Today we are playing around with a Jeskai Mutate deck, as you can see, that features, well, a number of cards, most notably Vadrok, Apex of Thunder. This card is nothing short of phenomenal, and it works beautifully alongside Open the Omenpaths, which is an instant that we got from Kaldheim that adds multiple mana. It adds 4 mana to your mana pool of 2 different colors that you can only use to cast creatures or enchantments, which is perfectly fine by us. So perfect world, what we're looking for in this deck is mutating Vadrok, hitting it, open the Omenpaths, and then being able to cast more mutate spells on top of our mutate stack, triggering Vadrok multiple times, triggering open the Omenpaths multiple times, giving us a ton of mana that we can then use to continue the mutation train rolling. Now, I bet you're wondering, how in the world are we going to get that many mutate creatures? Well, one of them is Dreamtail Heron. Alongside Vadrok, with each of the triggers on the stack, on our mutate stack, that is, what we want to do is be drawing cards. So this is going to be clutch. So we have that, and then in the early game we also have Sea Dasher Octopus as a way of gaining some more cards by swinging in for little wins. Also, it's a way in the late game to trigger a mutation stack over and over and over again. Powervore, good morning, my friend. Thank you so much for being here. How are you doing? So that's one way. So that's the idea behind the deck. Now our win condition, very important, very critical piece. We also have Baby Godzilla as a way of giving ourselves a mutation base, as well as getting Open the Omenpaths into our graveyard, which is a pretty cool way. And this is also going to help us card filter down to get those mutation creatures that we're looking for. Now, as far as a win condition goes, that's why we have Cubwarden and Huntmaster Liger in here. So with the Huntmaster Liger, whenever this creature mutates, other creatures you control get +X/+X till end of turn, where X is the times this creature has mutated. As you can imagine, we're gonna have a mutation stack that gets pretty big pretty fast, and ultimately we just need one other creature on the board. Cubwarden is gonna give us a lot more than that, though. So with Cubwarden, it's going to give us 2 1/1 white cat creature tokens every single time this creature mutates, and so with Huntmaster Liger, we're going to be buffing those cubs in getting them into impressive size, and then ultimately swinging for the win. So that's the goal. We also have Tuk Tuk Rubblefort in here as a way of having an early mutation base if we need to build up our mutation stack. And then also, it gives all those cubs haste. So that's a pretty handy way to actually ensure that we win the turn that we get the combo going. So that's the deck. There are other variants of this deck floating around out there that use Insatiable Hemophage as the win condition, and that's probably a little more consistent, but I wanted to stay in Jeskai colors for Vadrok, and also just because, to be honest, doing something like this seemed like fun, and so I wanted to give this a shot. So with that, let's take this deck out to the ladder and see what we can do. And where is it? Jeskai Mutate. There we go. And let me go into gameplay mode. Ah, yes. Can't forget gameplay mode. So, Powervore, and anybody else out there who's joined, I found out what the issue was with my camera. My camera dying on me yesterday and the day before, for that matter. It's all about fun. You know it? Absolutely. That's what we're about. We're all about having fun more so than winning. I'm here to have fun. Alright, so we've got Vadrok in the opening hand, which is always good. We also have Open the Omenpaths available. Nothing wrong with that. We don't have anything before turn 3, unfortunately, but we are going first, which is good. And I'm going to turn that into an island. So the thing with the camera, it turns out that I need another, the battery. So here's the weird thing about this camera. It charges by being plugged into the wall, but for some reason when it's plugged into the wall, it doesn't, the battery only charges when the camera's off. And so there's actually a separate piece. It's like a $25 little battery pack that I need to get. And so it's on its way, but I don't have it yet. Yeah, there's another, it's a battery pack that actually plugs into the camera that then plugs directly into the wall. So I'm using this camera right now with the understanding that it might die on us late in the stream, and I may have to switch, which is not the end of the world. All right, and with this, I think we got our combo. Yeah, no, it's very odd, Power of War. I'm not sure why it's set up that way, but that is what it is. So we have open the Omenpaths in hand. We have a Dreamtail Heron here. So we cast open the Omenpaths to play the Dreamtail Heron next turn, even if we don't draw a land, which would be nice, but we don't need it. Then we cast Dreamtail Heron, attaching to Vadrok, and then we are off to the races. And we got the land, which was kind of nice, as I said. Which one do we want? Let's go red. One of those has to be blue, the other is irrelevant. And in this case, one of those has to be red, the other's irrelevant. Another Sea Dasher Flashtopus. Yeah, the Open the Omenpaths combo is pretty fun. Let me go ahead and just spend all of... Magic, thank you for the host. I appreciate you guys. Let me just spend all my Vadroks on this because I'm hoping to draw into some more threats here, and we're not quite getting there, unfortunately. Wow, and we're drawing nothing but land. Don't love that. Yeah, no, we're comboing. We're doing it. Gonna make that white in case we top deck something we can use. Unfortunately, we did not. Oh, and I can cast the creature part of Brazen Borrower, but I can't. And we're gonna draw 2 cards off our Flashtopus. Oh, and now our mana is gone. So, all right. Let's see, if they can get rid of our Mutate stack, I'm going to be very sad. And Spark with the raid. Thank you so much for the raid, my friend. How's it going? Welcome, welcome. And Spark, good morning. How was your stream? Thank you so much for being here. Thank you, everybody. Welcome, Raiders. My name is Graham, also known as Hamhawks42 on the internet, and I love building janky nonsense. That's the name of the game. And so today we're playing with a Jeskai Mutate combo. For Rusty Doc, good morning. How's it going? Good morning. Yes, because I am in Michigan in the United States. It is 5:45 a.m. for me. All right. $3 a.m. Oh, nice. Well, good evening, I suppose. That's awesome. Huntmaster Liger, let's go. Let's go blue and red and then be sad when we draw into a white white card. All right. Siggy Stardust, good morning. How's it going? Oh, Dante, well, thank you so much for dropping in. I appreciate you, my friend. Oh, you just finished writing an extensive bug report? Oh, yeah? Yeah, and we're dead. Dang it. Had I played out the Brazen Borrower the previous turn, we would have had a much better situation here. Oh, I got you, Dante. Yeah, we could have won this had we played out the Brazen Borrower. So I goofed on that. And Spark the Huntmaster Liger. It's pretty good. In this deck, it does some pretty good things. Rock on, Dante. Yeah, the Huntmaster Liger can do good things. No question about that. Turning out the deck with how frequently you can replicate the bug. Ooh, that's a problem. So Siggy Stardust, what's the bug that you're seeing? Yeah, so what's going on? Because yeah, that's definitely an issue. Okay, Dante, I'll check out my DMs. Thank you so much, and yeah, best of luck. I can work with this. We can get Tuk Tuk Rubble Fort down as a as our mutation base and slap a Dreamtail Heron onto it and hope for the best. We need a Vadrok. We need a Vadrok big time, but there are 4 in the deck, so that's okay. World Tree and Path to World Tree keeps bugging out after the first activation, resolves sometimes after the second. Oh, that's a problem. Go for that mountain. Yeah, Siggy, I'm sorry to hear that. That sounds really unfortunate. Cubwarden, that's a good card. We can work with that. We can definitely work with that. Okay, Dante, I gotta be honest, I haven't read the post yet, so I'm not sure exactly what that means, but you got it. Have a good night, my friend. Okay, you got it. Okay. Someone took the Croxa damage even though they discarded a Snowland. Really? Or no, actually, Power of War, discarding the land. Croxa is worded in a pretty confusing way. But, and we're going up against Cycling, which I don't love, but it's not the end of the world. But yeah, with Croxa, if you discard a land, you do still take the damage. You have to discard a non-land in order to not take the damage. Yeah, so Croxa is worded in a very confusing way, but that is the way that that's supposed to work. Yeah, no, so discarding Snowland, you would still take the damage. Yeah, if they're unable to discard a card or they have to discard a land, then that's when that when it works that way. Good morning, Austin. How's it going, my friend? Let's see. If we open the Omenpaths first, let's actually, you know what? Let's draw an extra card here, because I want to see if we can get our hands on that Vadrok that we're looking for. It's going well. It's going well. So I figured out what the issue was with my camera. It turns out there's a separate battery pack that I need. It's another 25 bucks, which I wasn't super jazzed about, but it's coming, so this camera is going to die at some point in all likelihood near the end of the stream. Yeah. Oof, indeed. Yeah, I don't love it, but what you going to do? Tear the peaks and they never take 3 damage from it? Really? It's gained a bunch of life. Seems decent. Yeah, that's bizarre power. I'm sorry. Here we have Token Wars. And they're cycling. Foretelling? They're foretelling in a cycling deck? I'm confused. I'm confused, but I'm here for it. Baby Gojira. Let's do this. Yeah. Yeah, that's bizarre power. I think with Terror of the Peaks, they have to be spells that target it, but still. So without World Tree, the path works normally. Oh, it could be Doomscar. Actually, a Doomscar here would hurt. Doomscar here would hurt, like, yeah, hurt real bad. Oh, you blew your son's mind yesterday, Austin? How'd you pull that off? And so knowing that they probably have a Doomscar, let's commit to the board even more. Let the land go. And it's gonna make some swole tokens, which you love to see. I know I love to see them. And our Poliwag symbiote is pretty gnarly too. Yeah, they basically have to block here. Yep, they're definitely showing. This looks like a Doomscar. Path has been buggy. I believe it. Casual 38 life. Nothing wrong with that. It wasn't a Doomscar. It was a Shatter the Sky. That was awfully loud. Let's turn that down a little bit. It was been buggy since last maintenance. Okay. So there's one of those Wellerman videos playing where everyone is adding different harmonies to it. Oh, yeah. Saying bass along with it, and it just looks... Dude, Austin, that rules. That's fantastic. All right, cool. So we got the blue mana source we needed in order to flash in our Brazen Borrower. So that's not bad, but we're not in a good position here. That board wipe definitely hurts us. No, our opponent knows what they're doing, running board wipes. All right, what can we do here? So I figured the Brazen Borrower is going to give us an opportunity to start chipping in for some damage. Well, this is going to give us a little bit more damage and more lifelink, which is always good. Can't go wrong with more lifelink. Yeah, and hopefully if we draw into a Liger here, we could do some cool things. A snow control deck that runs 8 board wipes. Oh my goodness, Power of War, that's nasty, and I love it. Because sometimes that's exactly what you need to do. You need to run those board wipes. So our opponent is getting... I mean, our life total... well, alright. I don't love that. And mutation strategies are generally weaker to... are generally weakest to board wipes and removal, so... hopefully they don't have another one. Alright, Vadrok's here, ladies and gentlemen. We have Vadrok here, and we haven't opened the Omenpaths in our graveyard. This is good. This is very good. So we could combo off next turn, theoretically, if we draw into a mutation creature. So fingers crossed on that. Yeah, no, Power of War, you're not wrong. That foretell card scares me too. It might still be a Doomscar. Like, what else could it be in red or white? I mean, there are a couple of... I mean, it's got to be Doomscar, right? Dual Strike? Against next instant, copy it. Deals... Oh, that's pretty cool. Double up Zenith Flare. All right, that was neat. I can give him credit for that. That was pretty cool. Open the Omenpaths doesn't do much for us, so let's just... buff our Vadrok, swing in. If they have another Zenith Flare in their hand, I'm pretty sure we're dead here. No, Austin, I completely agree. Foretell's fantastic. I think the design on Foretell, they did a great job. And another Dual Strike, yeah. I'm flash the GGs because they have, yeah, Zenith Flare. Zenith Flare with another dual strike. That's actually really cool tech. I like that. Yeah, I thought about putting dual strike in a giant deck. That'd be fun. No, dual strike with Zenith Flare. That's rough. That's really rough. There's something to this deck though. It's the fun is to be here to be had. We need to just figure out how to string together a win with this thing. Power of War, that's awesome. I can't wait to see what you make me do next. All right, we got the Cubwarden and the Huntmaster Liger and the Omenpaths. You know, I'm thinking about pulling Brazen Borrower out of this deck because it's a good utility card that can help us slow down the opponent. But I'm just not sold on it. I think we might need more mutations. Let's grab red, that way we can cast out the Omenpaths if we get one more land. Ooh, Hateful Eidolon. That's a good card. That's a good card that looks pretty bouncy. Alright. Gonna wait for them to enchant it, though. No, they're not going to. Okay. I don't want to take that one damage. Get it out of here. Yep, you gotta say bye-bye to that. And it's back naturally, but, and it brought a friend. Okay. Don't love that. Yeah, definitely don't love that. No, Hateful Eidolon's fantastic. If they have a Mire's Grasp in hand, I'm gonna be very sad. Yeah, we have a blocker now, but they're probably still going to attack just because of the lifelink. So a Mire's Grasp here would be bad, as would a Mogus's Favor. If they have Mogus's Favor, that would be rough too. Block one, they might have a dead weight though. And so post-combat, I'm going to be sad. Mutual Destruction? That doesn't trigger the Hateful Eidolon. Okay. Well, we're mana screwed with nothing but Brazen Borrowers. Nice. Excellent. I'm being very sarcastic here. This is less than excellent. You know, I'm not, you know, my, the more I play, the less I think the Shuffler's broken. Believe it or not, although this game is not particularly good evidence of that. Because if it was truly random, oh, they were digging for, we haven't opened the Omenpaths. We only need one more card and then Vadrok goes off. But yeah, no, I don't know about the Shuffler. There was a time when I was like full in on the conspiracy theory that the Shuffler was completely shattered. And I don't know about that, but it does present some problems. You know what? I don't want to take any damage. Get that thing out of here. And I know this is annoying, but you know what? It's what I've got. I can't do much, but I can do that. Luris, eh? That's problematic. And Tucker Grubblefort, again, you're not the land I needed. So we've seen 13 cards in this deck. We're running 24 lands, and we duress, sure. You're gonna make me discard open the Omenpaths, which is a mild bummer, but not the end of the world because we need it in our graveyard anyway. Swing for 400 damage, dude. Siggy, that's nuts. EOT activate World Tree versus a blue-eye control deck and have 606 life. Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah. Yeah, that's nutso, dude. You think Shuffler's definitely busted, Austin? I mean, you're probably not wrong. I don't know. Because true randomness, crazy things are bound to happen. You know what? It's not much, but it's what we've got. So let's bounce that Luris. You know, and our opponent, no doubt, having that moment of, what are the chances they have another Brazen Borrower? There's no way they have another Brazen Borrower. Nope, we do. We have another Brazen Borrower. Technical Rebel Fort. There we go. We got a blocker down. And those Brazen Borrowers are now going to be hasty. Just combo things, right? I love it, Siggy. Hashtag just combo things. You know it. Tinfoil hat between the matchmaker, the hand selector, and the shuffler. It's not great. I mean, that's fair. Actually, the matchmaker is definitely, like, I think if anything, the matchmaker has the biggest impact over anyone's success or failure within this game, or any game for that matter. And yeah, I wish it would. The matchmaker, I definitely see some problems with. Every search mechanic because of the shuffler. Oh, there you go. The best of one hand selector. Yeah, no, Austin, I agree. Because that's what we're doing right now. We're doing best of one. And this theoretically is supposed to... mutual destruction on the... what is going on? This is the weirdest Hateful Eidolon deck I've seen. I mean, Luris, Hateful Eidolon, they go together perfectly. So I can appreciate that. But mutual destruction? That's counting an awful lot on Luris. There we go. The Demonic Embrace. That okay, that makes sense. So what are our outs here? I mean, ultimately, we just need to draw some freaking land, is really what it comes down to. You know, at this point, getting a red land, giving us access to Vadrok, would be clutch. And then the fact that our Tuk Tuk Rebel Fort is dead would be a real bummer. Also, drawing into a white mana source, so we can just throw Vadrok or the Cubwarden down would be fine as well. I am going to block here just because we're on the defensive. Yeah, I mean, clearly the best of one hand selector did not do us any favors this round. There's no question about that. Yeah, there's theoretically a land smoother to prevent this from happening, and it just didn't. Well, I said we needed land. Excuse me. I said we needed land, so we got the land. All right, and next turn we would be able to cast out Vadrok on here and start the combo chain. A face. The problem is we don't have the haste enabler in Tuk Tuk Rebel Fort. Yeah, and I'm definitely making the Omenpath mana white and blue. Because first things first. Come on, opponent. You probably have this in the bag, but you need to pass priority to let me mutual destruction sorcery, which is good. But they're sitting on something. Well, actually, Demonic Embrace in the graveyard might be giving them that. White and blue, first things first, Dreamtail Heron. Actually, no, Demonic Embrace is time restricted, so no, there's something else in their hand. And it's probably not a kill spell, otherwise I think they would have used it by now. Looks like this is the first time our opponent's seeing this combo. All right, there we go. So we got the combo online. We have 2 Dreamtail Herons in the stack, which is pretty fantastic. We actually get a 3rd Dreamtail Heron in the stack because I want to draw cards. Combo breaker, you know it. Give me the cards. Give me all of the cards. I want them all, and I want them yesterday. Second Vadrok, nothing wrong with that. Cubwarden, let's go. That extra point of toughness might be relevant here as well. I'm going to select white and red here. Ultima Ratio with the monster raid. How's everybody doing? Welcome Ratio, welcome friends. Thank you so much for joining. My name is Graham, also known as Hamhawks42 on the internet. And today we are jamming some janky Jeskai standard action. You're here just in time to watch me combo off, and our opponent is holding priority. Oh, thank you for the compliment, Ratio. I appreciate that very, very much. How's everybody doing? Ratio, how was your stream? Oh yeah, no, Ratio's a legend, no question. Oh yeah, Impulse Game, we're all about the magic, you know it. 2 black that makes an opponent sacrifice a creature. Ooh. Are we thinking of the Demonic Disciple, or are you thinking about yeah, there's Demon's Disciple, which is one from Zendikar. And then there's also yeah, Demon's Disciple from Zendikar, and then there's also Plague Bearer from Return to, or from the most recent Ravnica set. Yeah, that also does that. Plague Bearer? It's Plague Bearer, I believe is the one. Yeah. Huntmaster Liger with 2 Cubwardens on the Mutate stack, and we've got all of the open the Omenpath mana. Excellent, fantastic. Man, Ratio, I love those games, man. I love the raid games. I gotta be honest. I gotta start doing those when we go on raids because it's super fun. All right, and I'm gonna go ahead and select red. Let's go red and white here, because if we get another Cubwarden is good, another Open the Omenpaths is good. Let's go Cubwarden. And I'm hoping to draw into a Tuk Rubble Fort that we can use some of our Open the Omenpath mana on. Ultima Ratio, thank you so much for the gift subs. I appreciate you, my friend. Let's go white. Doesn't really matter at this point. So we need to draw into a Tuk Rubble Fort. We're going to draw plenty of cards. Yeah, if we draw that Tuk Rubble Fort, we win this game. And we're probably going to draw it at this point. Let's go red and blue here. Man, Ratio, you're the best. Thank you so much. There it is. Tuk Rubble Fort. Cha-ching! Let's go ahead and go to combat. What you got, opponent? Yes, we did it. Ladies and gentlemen, we did it. We hit the combo. That got out of hand. Eric is a homie, absolutely. Dave the Ghost, what we did there, that was a combo featuring Vadrok, Apex of Thunder, and Open the Omenpaths, which allows you to just basically mutate infinite times. Well, not infinite, you know, you run out of cards eventually, but yeah. Dream Dragon, hello, welcome. All right, let's see if we can do that again, because that was delightful. That was absolutely delightful. And cheers, everybody. Thank you so much, everyone, for coming out today. I appreciate you guys. Rob Socks, let's go. Yeah, so open the Omenpaths is the open the Omenpaths and Tuk Tuk Rubble Fort are what allowed that to happen. Yeah, that nonsense. You know, this is a pretty good hand. I'll keep this. Dream Dragon Ari? Is that Arhenia? I noticed the snowflake on the name and yeah, that's fantastic. I finished look probably. Yeah, fantastic, Arhenia. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you. All right. I love it. Yeah, love the new name. Very nice. All right, let's see. It's gonna be blue, so we can cast out Baby Gojira. Doing mod things, rock on. You know it. Got sick of people having problems with saying my name. Plus, I love dragons. Nothing wrong with that. So, Eric, the combo that we're looking for here. Appreciate that ratio. So the combo that we're looking for is Vadrok, Apex of Thunder, and open the Omenpaths. If we get an open the Omenpaths into our graveyard, every time we mutate using Vadrok, Apex of Thunder, we are able to cast open the Omenpaths, which gives us 4 extra mana that we can spend on creature spells. And those creature spells are going to be mutate spells. Let's go Hengegate so we have a white mana source, because you never know when you're going to need a white mana source. Let's throw out the other Tuk Tuk. Yeah. Yeah, so your Vadrok recast the Omenpaths. Exactly. You get a ton of mana, and then if you have a Dreamtail Heron in the Mutate deck, as well as a Poliwag Symbiote, you have an opportunity to really filter your hand so that you make sure that you continue to have those mutate spells that you need in order to keep the combo moving. And I'll take 3 damage. That's fine. Guess who's over it? This guy. This guy's over it. All right. And so then the finisher that we have, and the reason that the board state got so redonkulous last game is because, and we don't have an open the Omenpaths in our graveyard, unfortunately. And we didn't draw one, unfortunately. Let the Fabled Passage go. The reason that the finish got so redonkulous last game is because, open the Omenpaths, go hitting the bin. You love to see it. The reason that it got so redonkulous last game, I need to finish my thought here, is because we have Huntmaster Liger. And we got another Sea Dasher. I'm not mad at that. So we try to attack, but wasn't so bad. Yeah, Arhenia is not a hard name to say, I don't think, but I'm sorry people were struggling with it. Block the Null Priest, I'm cool with that. So we haven't opened the Omenpaths in the graveyard. We have a Vadrok on the field, and we drew into a Dreamtail Heron. You'll love to see it. You'll love to see it. Ooh. And a Cubwarden with a Tuk Tuk Rubble Fort down. This is promising. This is very promising. 20 decks have a Symbiote. My favorite is Jund. Slam a Porky Parrot. Kill literally everything. Ooh, nothing wrong with that. You know, I haven't done much with Porky Parrot yet. I say yet, because the time will no doubt come. All right, I'm gonna use, let's go white, and I'm gonna guess blue and hope we draw into some mutate creatures, and we do not, but that's okay. We're still getting some crazy value here, which you love to see. So your favorite characters in all of the book series? Oh, that's true. Combos are like bad. People don't know how to separate them. Oh, I hear you. You know what? You're not wrong, you're not wrong, Book. You know, hanging on to passage was probably a good idea. I was planning on thinning out my library, was my thought. But you're right. Being able to loot away for Baby Godzilla is definitely important. Black Null Priest again. I'm cool with that. The math I'm thinning is minimal. Yeah. Okay, so this one I'm not going to play. I'll swing with all. Let's see what they do. They're probably going to block one of the Brazen Borrowers. Yeah. It was almost good, right? And we don't need another Tuk Tuk Rebel Fort on the field. Oh yeah, Ari still works. Absolutely. Well, and I noticed the snowflake icon stands out. There aren't too many of those out there. Block there, because we can spare one Tuk Tuk Rebel Fort. Let's go. Dang it, we're not drawn into any of our mutate creatures. This is problematic at best. Angel of Destiny, no! That has potential for a lot of life gain. You don't love to see it. All right, let's bounce the Angel of Destiny. Play out the Brazen Borrower with haste. We need to draw into some mutation creatures because we have the combo online and it just doesn't really matter at this point, which is really problematic. And even with the deck thinning, which I know is minimal at best. So all of our creatures have triple haste, which is just haste, but still, I'll take it. Subtract, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it very, very much. All right. You know what? I'm going to take the damage. The orange H is the real badge of honor. You know it. Absolutely. Do you thin your deck to increase your chance of drawing a spell by roughly 5%? Anything less than 5% advantage is irrelevant according to Poker Pros. That makes sense. Here we go. Now we're talking. Yes. Loot away one of our lands. There we go. I think we got there. Huntmaster Liger, let's do this. Combo time. And we get the nice. Love it. Yep, we got him. They saw what was going on. Ready to combo! Yes. Are you ready to combo? Gonna say hey to Ian Murs. Eric, let him know that I said hi too. I appreciate that. Oh, it's working. It's working. This weird Jeskai mutation nonsense is working. And the combo is surprisingly fast if you know, if you can get it in your opening hand. Or if you can get some version of it in your opening hand, you can get it going as quickly as turn 4, which is pretty fantastic. Open the Omenpaths, Vadrok in the opening hand. We only have 2 lands, which is mildly problematic, but we are on the draw, so let's go for it. Don't love that. Let's go ahead and say we're gonna turn this into red, so we have access to open the Omenpaths sooner than later. Because we might actually rely on hard casting open the Omenpaths in order to cast our mutation creatures, which is not ideal, but yeah. Well, Austin, I'm glad you like the look of it. I'll be happy to send you the list. Well, I'll post the list to Aether Hub when we're done on stream. Excellent. Excellent. You love to see it. I can come down as white, which means we're going to be able to cast Vadrok next turn. And then we're going to be able to open the Omenpaths into the Cubwarden and watch fireworks go off. Discard? I'll discard one of my Omenpaths. That's fine. I got 2 of them and a 3rd one. More than 4 Fabled Fetch deck need to be a thing fetch-wise. Yeah, no, you're not wrong, Book. No, Austin, I'm not working from home today. I actually worked from home yesterday. Go Dragon, you know it. No, Vadrok's fantastic. I love this card. I know, Austin, I know. Oh, gets the Golden Sea of Thieves. Oh man, I appreciate that. I appreciate that. But yeah, unfortunately, I need to go to work. All right, Cubwarden doing its thing. You love to see it. You love to see it. Freakus Libation, no! Good work, opponent. That was really well timed. Gotta go hard Sunday, you know it. No, Austin, I was planning on it. I was planning on going hard on Sunday. Valky, the god of lies. Brazen Bar was probably the right call here. Although, getting the Liger out of my hand would definitely bum me out a lot. Yeah, door was closing down that Libation. Yep. Nope, that was rough. That was very rough. You watched Dr. House today after work? Nice. Let's go. Let's attack and see what happens. No, House is a great series. Yeah, I haven't watched much of it, to be honest, but I've enjoyed every episode I've caught. Are they taking it? They are, which means the Flashtopus is going to be coming online. Watch Benny. That's awesome, Ari. I love it. All right. Yeah, nothing wrong with that. I got to be honest, the show that I've been watching, the television show I've been binge watching like crazy right now that I can't get enough of is Bob's Burgers. I'll be honest, I absolutely love that show. Yeah, no, it's just delightful. It's a New Age King of the Hill. Dave the Ghost, that's exactly it. Yes, I hadn't made that connection, but you're right. Sounds more like a restaurant. Exactly. It's about a family who owns a restaurant. Yeah. So that is the name of the show. Yeah, that is why that's the name of the show. Yeah. Yeah, so we're going up against a removal heavy deck, which is definitely bad for us. That was a lot of fun. Just ran out of time to watch TV. Yeah, no, Austin, I get that. Absolutely get that. We'll discard the land here. And to watch Archer. I love Archer, Book. I absolutely love Archer. That show's phenomenal. But yeah, I'm all caught up on Archer. Just watch House on Wednesdays. Nothing wrong with that. Yeah, and flashing the Sea Dasher Octopus onto the Huntmaster Liger is going to give us a couple of things. It's going to draw us a card when we hit in combat, which is nice. It's also going to keep our cat alive, which is nice. Until around 6+ where it changes a lot. Yeah, Notebook, I'm inclined to agree. And let's bounce the you know what? You know what? Actually, let's bounce Valky. They only have 4 lands, so we're not worried about Tibalt coming down anytime soon. End up watching whatever anime your wife and roommates are watching at dinner. Oh, nothing wrong with that. Yeah, nothing wrong with that. Rewatching a whole One Piece with your girlfriend now. Nice, Book. That sounds like a blast. Azuri Call of Progress and Leaf Drake Roost. I'm not familiar with Leaf Drake Roost. Baby Gojira. You'll love to see it. So Leaf Drake Roost, Enchanted Land has tap to create a green and blue Drake creature token with flying. Nice. I do love lands that produce creatures. I have a soft spot for Squirrel Nest from back in the day. I want to go back and watch all of One Piece, but it's finished Fairy Tail first. Nice. Heartless Act. No! How rude. And they've foretold Tibalt with Dream Devourer, which means that he's actually going to be coming down as early as next turn if they draw a card, or if they draw a land, rather. Yep. We are not in good shape here. Bad CGI in anime. Ooh, that is rough. Yes. That right there is the top deck of the freaking century. Except we don't... Oh, well, we can just do this. Looting away a land. I'm not mad at that. Oh, you know what? This... let's go ahead and go... Blue and white so we can cast out a Brazen Borrower. Double Brazen Borrower. Let's go Tibalt. Titanium Protector of Argoth. So with Titania, whenever Titania Protector of Argoth enters the battlefield, return target land card from the graveyard to the battlefield. Whenever a land you control is put into a graveyard from the battlefield, create a 5/3 green elemental creature token. Okay, so it's dealing with... I want to put that into something with leveraging the Gitrog monster. That's definitely where I want to put that. It was already years ago, but you still like the flake. Oh, Ari, you should. It's a beautiful, beautiful thing. Immortal Creations, good morning. How's it going, my friend? Welcome, welcome. Oh, Vengevine is super fun. Let's pull it up. Haste, whenever you cast a spell, if it's the second spell you cast this turn, you may return Vengevine from the graveyard to the battlefield. And it's a 4/3 haster for 4. It's just good value. Yes, Immortal Creations. I did get the camera back on, and I figured out what the problem was. It turns out that the battery charger that comes with it isn't capable of charging the camera while the camera's on. So there's actually another peripheral that I need to buy in order to get that going. Crap. It's not what we wanted at all. Savage Salad? I'm not familiar. Savage Salad at the beginning of your upkeep, put a spore counter on it. Remove 3 spore counters from Savage Salad. Put up 1 green sapling creature token into play. And then you can sacrifice the sapling to regenerate target fungus. Nice. And it's a 5/2 for 5. So not a great rate, but a common. That's actually pretty fantastic. You know what? Let's hold the land so that we can loot it away if need be. Man, I keep looting away all my good stuff. Savage Salad, a nickname that can be given just that can come from sexual chocolate. You know it. Ice Cave. Let's check that out. Whenever a player plays a spell, any other player may pay that spell's mana cost if the player does counter the spell. Okay, I love that. That's fantastic. Yeah, and we're dead here to our own deck. Special thanks to Tybalt. Man, that card is good. Good thing they don't have open the Omenpaths in their graveyard. Yeah, we're toast here. Farewell Brazen Borrower or Polywog Symbiote. I thought Brazen Borrower would be the better target, but yeah, okay. Yeah, someone pay the mana, please. Politics, you know it. Like, it's only 3. Somebody, yeah. Yeah. I'm fairly certain we're dead here. There's nothing I can do. So foretell deck, if you could run add Nico Heiress. Ooh, okay, Power of War, you got it. So yeah, we will absolutely build a foretell. Yo, and how expensive is Ice Cave going for it? Oh, it's like 50 cents. Nice. No, that's a killer card for Commander. I like it. I like that a lot. No, great. That's a great find. What'd you do again, Power of War? But no, we're absolutely gonna build a foretell deck. I'm looking forward to it. Foretell deck featuring Nico. Let's do this. Oh, you mistyped. You got it. Yeah, we're thinking yeah, it's a scoopable situation. All right, let's move on to the next game. Well, the next deck, as it were. Let's build this foretell deck. Let's see what we can do. Channel points were spent. It must be done. Eternal Dominion costs 10. Okay, search target opponent's library for an artifact, creature, enchantment, or land card. Put that card onto play under your control. That player shuffles his or her library. You know, add the complete collection, including the limited extra ones for the whole set. I haven't gotten them all. Oh my goodness, Austin, I'm sorry to hear that. No, book, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. So Eternal Domination, let's take a look at this. And so Eternal Dominion, search target opponent's library for an artifact, creature, or enchantment or land. So it's very powerful. It's similar to effects like Bribery that allow you to search your opponent's library for a creature and take and bring them onto your control. But there is one key detail here, and that's the epic keyword. For the rest of the game, you can't play spells. At the beginning of each of your upkeeps, copy this spell except for its epic ability. You may choose a new target for the copy. And so it shuts you down for the rest of the game, and actually, Eternal Dominion, you end up with a situation much like we find ourselves in that last game with Tybalt stealing all of our spells and using them against us. Because of what you're doing is you're taking your opponent's best stuff out of the library and using it against them, but that's all you get. You don't get to cast any of your spells anymore. Yeah. Yeah, so I don't know. I think the epic keyword was a bit of a miss in my opinion. I feel like it's just a little, I don't know, it's too limiting. Shutting yourself down is just not good. Well, Grave, you're putting now you can still activate abilities. That's important to know. If the opponent is an Ulamog, I don't care. Use the card. You know, Ari, you're not wrong. You're not wrong at all. The best revenge is living well. Oh, I like that, Austin. I like that a lot. Very cool. All right, so let's build this deck. Let's build this foretell deck. So let's go ahead and let's go standard, because I love standard. All right, so let's look at all the cards that have foretell. Which are the ones that are worth building around? New Cage the Runestone to burst the epic spell bubble. Oh, there you go. Does that break it? Non-land permanent cards in your graveyards and libraries can't enter the battlefield. Can't pass from graveyards to the library. Oh, that would be rough. Fat Nasty, thank you for the host, my friend. I appreciate you. If I'm going to slap him, there you go. Start time is good to run to 1 or 2. Yep, absolutely. Epic works great when you have infinite turns. That's fair, great. Yeah, if you can create that infinite turn loop, with Epic, then yeah, Eternal Dominion sounds great. Oh, Cosmos Charger for sure. We're definitely putting Cosmos Charger and Doomscar in here. Starnheim, definitely. Let's put 2 Starnheims in here. Starnheim Unleashed is great. The 0/3, everything has foretell. That's true, we could do that. I like Kaya's Onslaught as well. Giving creatures double strike is pretty rad, but I don't know that we're gonna have enough creatures to make that worth it. Now, we don't want, you know, the black foretell card. I mean, there are a couple of Cosmos Charger. We're gonna put 4 in there. Alrund's Epiphany. Let's grab a couple of those. Talking about the same thing, right? Yeah. No, Dream Devourer. Azorius DIY Embercleave with Kaya's Onslaught. Absolutely. I think blue has better foretell. Yeah, see, I think this is Azorius. Because Dream Devourer giving everything foretell is only good if your cards don't have foretell. So Dream Devourer in a foretell deck actually is kind of counterintuitive. It doesn't quite fire the way you want it to. Sage Devourers and Azuri Claw of Progress is busted. Oh, it is. It sure is great. No, that's a crazy combo. Mystical Reflections is pretty great. Let's add Mystical Reflections and see what kind of nonsense we can get into with that. Actually, you know what? Black does have some good foretell cards though, with Vengeful Reaper, Poison the Cup. Those are fantastic, actually. Haunting Voyage. Yeah, we're probably not gonna have enough creatures to make Haunting Voyage worthwhile. Oh, Aetherize is awesome. So Aetherize is an enchantment, or no, sorry, Aetherize is an instant that bounces all attacking creatures to their owner's hand. It's super mean. Absolutely fantastic. Have Mystic Reflections and the Devotion token making soldiers in white from Theros. You know, Book, we haven't done that yet, but we're going to, because that's way too cool. Yeah, Poison the Cup is awesome. Immortal Creations, you're not wrong. I'm just taking a look at all the foretell cards. Actually, Battle Mammoth is pretty good, but green is not. Oh, Nico Defies Destiny is for sure getting in this deck. Get in my deck. Zombie one from everything that dies. Oh, there you go. Let's make a bunch of Reverend Hoplites and then makes more tokens. Yes. No. And so you have a black. Oh, Grape, you made a black green deck? That's awesome. I'm guessing Marin of Clan Nel Toth. Just a guess. Just as like great black green cards. All right, but let's go. Behold the Multiverse is phenomenal. Okay. I mean, Savra, Queen of the Golgari, is another one that I have a soft spot for, so I can't help but ask. Oh, Sisters of Stone Death, nice. So let's take a look at Sisters of Stone Death. Actually, I own a couple copies of Sisters of Stone Death, which one of these days I'm gonna make them work. So it's a 7/5 for 8. Target creature blocks Sisters of Stone Death this turn if able. You can pay 2, remove from the game target creature blocking or blocked by Sisters of Stone Death, because you know they're Gorgons, that's what they do. And then you can pay 3, put a creature card removed from the game with Sisters of Stone Death into play under your control. So you get to not only kill your opponent's stuff, but you get to steal it as well. That's fair, Mortal Creations, I know. All right, cool. So, you know, Sisters of Stone Death is pretty cool, Grape. I like it. All right, so what other cool foretell cards can we have? Saw It Coming is pretty great. I like Raven form, but do I? Not enough, I don't think. Sisters of Stone Death is only playable in EDH. It's only playable in EDH. Oh, for sure. Yeah, no, absolutely. It's way too expensive in any other format. And it's not legal in Standard or Historic. Yeah. Let's see. Augury Raven's not bad. It's a good tempo play. 76 force block exile, get cards under your control. Yeah, no, it's super expensive. No book. It's definitely an EDH card. No question about it. All right, so we've got a lot of foretell action. With Starnheim Unleashed being the finisher, I think we need more control. So let's go ahead and add more Doomskars. Because when in doubt, add more Doomskars. Let's put in 4 Doomskars. Iron Verdict's also not a bad way to deal with pesky blockers in the early game. Yeah, when in doubt, Doomscar it out. You know it. Devoted Druid and Quill Spike. So Devoted Druid, put a -1/-1 counter on Devoted Druid to untap it. Nice. Okay. Then Quill Spike, you pay 1. Oh, and Devoted Druid is also a mana dork. You can tap it to add 1 green mana. Then Quill Spike, remove a -1/-1 counter from a creature you control. Quill Spike gets +3/+3 till end of turn. Oh, so you just have an infinitely large Quill Spike. That's a really cool combo. I like it. The Devoted Quill Spike, good old combo. Absolutely. No, that's killer. I love it. Glorious Protector for Bordeaux protection. Ooh, good call. No, Glorious Protector is a great card. It also foretells nicely. And it has Flash, which it's just 3/4 flying Flash. You gotta love it. And you know what? Let's add Kaya's Onslaught as a finisher. Probably don't need... Let's go 2. Let's grab a couple Iron Verdicts, because this is very much a control... This is like a controlling tempo deck. Yeah, this function. This is more of a tempo deck than control deck at this point. Although Starnheim Unleashed is pretty gnarly. The Saga's the weakest one we have, you think? Book. Gain 2 life for each card you own. Add 2. Return target card with foretell from your graveyard to your hand. I mean, it's good if we need to recycle a Doomscar. If we need to recycle a Doomscar, unfortunately we can't use it to recycle Alrund's Epiphany, which is a little bit of a bummer. Saga's just so bad, you think? It's good flavor. Yeah, I can appreciate that. Super situational. Okay. Yeah, no, thank you, Skirt Russell. I appreciate that. And also, good morning. Welcome, welcome. All right, we can take it out. We can take it out in favor of more control magic. Paying 3 to gain 2. Yeah, that's much better late in the game for sure. Let's grab a 3rd Starnheim Unleashed. That might be a little much, but I think that's okay. The next turn you might get a foretell card back. Yeah, that's fair. In the early game, it's not good. Yeah, no question about it. It's definitely better in the late game. It's better if you're playing it out on like turn 5 or 6. Yeah. Viscera Seer and Pitiless Plunderer, Titania's Song. This is your last combo, Grape. Okay. So Viscera Seer is awesome. So Viscera Seer, it's a 1/1 for 1 with the ability sacrifice a creature to scry 1. Super great. Awesome card. Pitiless Plunderer, I'm not familiar with, so let's take a look at that. Here, let me go into overthink mode. So Pitiless Plunderer, whenever another creature you control dies, create a colorless treasure artifact creature token with sacrifice this artifact to gain 1 mana. So you create a treasure. Okay. And the 1/4 for 4 is expensive, but that's a very powerful ability. And then Titania's Song. Titania's Song, each non-creature artifact loses its abilities and becomes an artifact creature with power and toughness each equal to its converted mana cost. If Titania's Song leaves the battlefield, this effect continues until end of turn. Okay, so I see the idea there is you'd be able to scry an infinite number of times because... Now, the only problem that I see there is with power and toughness. Now the treasure tokens are going to have a toughness of 0, meaning they're going to die immediately. So Grape, I see what you're going for. It's a cool idea. I like it a lot. You could also use something like Carrion Feeder as your sacrifice outlet. But I don't think that would work, unfortunately, because I think the treasure tokens would die immediately. Yeah. Or just Blood Artist. Oh my goodness, yeah, Blood Artist is fantastic. Whenever Blood Artist or another creature dies, target player loses 1 life, you gain 1 life. Oh yeah, for Exter, you heard Sack Outlet. We're talking about Viscera Seer, one of the best sack outlets out there. And yes, for Exter, you heard correctly. We are talking sack outlets. Taste of Carl EDH deck is disgustingly good. I'm glad to hear that. No, aristocrat style strategies are delightful. You can do some gnarly stuff with that. All right, cool. So let's go back to this Foretell deck. All right. So let's see. Is this okay as it is to go out into the best of 1 ladder? We're probably going to be going up against more aggro decks than anything because we're going to be going into the best of 1 ladder, which is where Iron Verdict comes in handy. I don't know about Kaya's Onslaught. I think we might actually take that out. Although that can make the Glorious Protector or one of our Starnheim Unleashed tokens Frenzy Sport because they get in response sack solution all the time. Oh, I hear ya. I believe it. Angelic Arbiter. Each opponent who casts a spell this turn can't attack with creatures. Each opponent who attacked with a creature this turn can't cast spells. That's mean. It's a 5/6 flyer for 7. No, in EDH, that looks super fun. So you can either attack or cast spells, but you can't do both. I like it. That's a nasty combo. Well, it's not combo. It's 1 card. That's a nasty card. Staff of Domination, Wirewood Chandler, 4 other elves in game total. Ooh, okay. So Staff of Domination. You can pay 1 to untap it, gain 1 life, untap target creature. That usually the untap target creature is the part of this that gets nasty. Wirewood Chandler. So with Wirewood Chandler and 4 other elves in the game, then that actually gives you infinite mana. God deck with 91 downloads on Aether. Oh yeah, it's crazy, right, Power? People like it. Raphellos. Ooh, actually, isn't Raphellos? Isn't Raphellos banned in EDH? I could be wrong. Yeah, no, it is banned in Commander. Zerta Dawnwaker is even funnier. Oh my goodness. Oh, with Zerta, yep. With Zerta making the making Staff of Domination cheaper, yeah, you can do some cool things with that. Now, Staff of Domination is a phenomenal card. No, Staff of Domination, this card is nutso. There's so much it can do. I didn't realize it was reprinted in Commander Legends. I'm really glad to see that. You just use your Raphellos in your staff deck. Oh, Skirt Russell, that rules. Yeah, you can untap for 1. That's just incredibly powerful. Gleam of Battle. Let's take a look. Gleam of Battle. Whenever a creature you control attacks, put a +1/+1 counter on it. Ooh, that's rad. Now, it's a little expensive. You know, 6 mana is a lot to spend for that, but that's good value for sure. In an aggro deck, you can do some crazy good things with this. In like an EDH aggro deck, it's a little expensive for anything else. Yeah, Zerta just gives you good synergy, but it's not infinite. Exactly. Put it into your lock deck. Nice. I love that Power of War. That's fantastic. No, Staff is just phenomenal. Staff is so good. But yeah, Gleam of Battle. I also love the artwork. The angel with the you know, the big light coming out of their hand. It's very cool. You definitely want to, like, I can see that being very inspiring. Thoughts on Isochron Scepter and Silence. Isochron Scepter, if you're not familiar, oh my goodness, Isochron Scepter is so good. I have a huge soft spot for Isochron Scepter. You imprint it, and You may exile an instant card from your hand with converted mana cost 2 or less. Danny Moss, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it very, very much. You can exile any creature or any instant with converted mana cost 2 or less, put it right onto Isochron Scepter, and then from there, yeah, it's so good. Isochron Scepter is phenomenal. And then so you can put things like Counterspell or Lightning Bolt onto it and just get value after value after value. But let's see what happens with Silence. We have a lot of cards with Silence in the name. Your opponent can't cast spells this turn. Oof. Yeah, you can use it to make infinite mana with cards like Dramatic Reversal. Yeah. You can do 5th Dawn, Staff of Domination here, went from about 5 after the reprint. Oh, I'm sorry, Fragster. No, the 5th Dawn Staff of Domination is awesome. Yeah. No question about it. No, I wanted my, yeah. Silence! I kill you. Exactly. Yeah, Ari, that's a Jeff Dunham reference, right? It's arguably best use of Scepter or his CEDH data shows. Oh my goodness, I can imagine. No, absolutely, because this on the Scepter, your opponents just don't get to cast spells. Now, you can also put something like Dramatic Reversal on the Isochron Scepter, and that will give you infinite mana with mana rocks, as long as you have 3 mana rocks in play, or a mana rock that taps for 3, like a Thran Dynamo or something like that. You can do crazy things with that. Yeah, Silence is great if you want to lose. Mass Hysteria, Grape, I saw it, but yeah, you're right. But yeah, so Mass Hysteria, all creatures have haste for 1. Ooh, that's fantastic. I love it. Actually, I want this in our Vadrok deck rather than Tuk Tuk Rubble for it, but unfortunately. Is Dramatic Reversal common? Yes, it is. Dramatic Reversal is common and dirt cheap. You untap all non-land permanents you control. Let's see, how much is it going for right now? Kaladesh is going for about 40 cents. Yeah. Same with Hate, exactly. Yeah, no, if you want to lose friends, run build Turgrid in Commander. Yeah. Nyx Bloom with your lock. Ooh. But no, Mass Hysteria, super fun. Give all your creatures haste. Nothing wrong with that. I mean, it's exactly what Tuk Tuk Rubblefort is doing. It's also what Perforos does in a lot of our old Perforos sneak attack decks, which you guys, for old school folks on the channel, you might remember. No, Nyx Bloom is nutso. Let's see, so your lock. Oh, yeah. Oh, this guy is nuts. I love it. So yeah, no, Nyx Bloom and Yurlock is a power war. That's a beautiful combo. You can't go wrong. Austin, that's why you don't play EDH. I got you. Oh, all creatures gain haste, not just yours. That's pretty cool. I like it. So giving all creatures haste means that you get a little. So it's a group slug right there, because it's group huggy in that you're giving your opponents something that they can benefit from, but it's also encouraging folks to attack each other, which I always like. Yeah, I'm all for. That'd be 9 mana off your lock. Oh yeah, bring back Mana Burn. Yeah, Mana Burn is back in EDH. You know it with your lock. Absolutely. So Opposition Agent and Marilyn of the Morn Song, if you want to lose friends. Oh, Opposition Agent is definitely. So Opposition Agent, you basically control players as they search their library, and you get the cards that they search up, which is so nasty. And then Marilyn of the Morn Song. Marilyn of the Morn Song. Players can't draw cards at the beginning of each player's draw step. That player loses 3 life, searches his or her library for. Oh my goodness. That card could be called Cuddle Puddle, right? I love it. I love it, Ari. Yeah. You want haste too? Well, Authority of the Consoles. Oh, Authority of the Consoles brings everything into play tapped. No! That's so mean. But no, Marilyn of the Morn Song is so in. Marilyn of the Morn Song is such a cool, like, this is such a cool card. The idea that everybody gets to Demonic Tutor on their turn or Grim Tutor rather on their turn rather than draw cards is a really cool, like, group huggy thing. The moment you add Opposition Agent to the mix, though, it just means that your opponents don't get to draw cards for the rest of the game, and instead you draw their deck, basically. All right, Ari, thank you so much for hanging out. I appreciate you. Have a wonderful rest of the day at work. Assemble the Legion. Okay. I appreciate all these overthinks, everybody. So assemble the Legion at the beginning of your upkeep, put a muster counter on Assemble the Legion, then put a 1/1 red and white soldier creature token with haste on the battlefield for each muster counter on Assemble the Legion. Ooh, okay. Now, 5 is a little expensive, but that actually, in a longer game, and more of a control-heavy deck, that's going to result in a longer game, you can do some cool things with this. And in EDH, it's just useful. Yeah, but you get muster counter. Yeah, mustard counters. This is what it looks like. All right, Ari, have a great day. I appreciate you. Thank you so much for stopping by, as always. All right. And Zach Attack, thank you so much. And also, very nice 42 in that name. I love it. But thank you for the follow. It means the world. But yes, mustard counters. Did I say mustard? I didn't mean to. But yes, muster counters. Gotta articulate that R. Muster. Muster. Oh, great, you have one more combo. But no, Assemble the Legion is fun. You can do some fun things with that. And I was about to go back to our foretell deck and take that out to the ladder to see what we can do. But so it looks like Grape has one more combo, so I'm going to sit tight. Oh, you misread it. Okay, cool, cool, cool. Rock on, Bug. Mustard and hot dogs. Hey, nothing wrong with that. I appreciate that, guys. Ah, man, have I mentioned how much I love coffee? Because I sure do. All right, cool, cool. So great. What's the other combo that you got? Nothing wrong with mustard on a hot dog. Actually, you know what? I could go for a hot dog right about now. It's like 7 in the morning and I can still go for one. Chaos Sphere and Raging River. So Chaos Sphere. Whoa, creepy art. Love it. Creatures with flying cannot block creatures without flying. And creatures without flying can block creatures with flying. Oh, so it reverses flying, kind of. Okay. And then Raging River. When you attack non-flying defending creatures must be divided. Oh, this one. Yeah, yeah. Ooh, Costco hot dog? I don't know that I've ever had a... Actually, I know I've never had a Costco hot dog, Skirt Russell. I might have to give that a shot. Shut up about hot dogs. Okay, you got it. Play deck with Outlaw's Merriment. Just finish your paper. Had to sleeve it. Yeah. Ooh, okay, Fraxter. I've played a little bit with Outlaw's Merriment and Party. It actually works pretty well. Oh, get the Polish. Ooh, okay. Nothing wrong with that. No, Zack Attack. Good call. Panoptic Mirror and Time Stretch. Oh my goodness. That right there is why Panoptic Mirror is banned in Commander. Because you can do stuff like that. So at the beginning of your upkeep, you may copy an imprinted card, instant or sorcery, and play without paying its mana cost, and then Time Stretch. Target player takes 2 extra turns after this one. I had a Time Stretch, sold it for about $10, which is pretty rad. And non-flyers are unblockable. Awesome. Oh, absolutely. No, great. That rules. Hot dogs roasted in a fire pit. Oh, that's how you do it, Austin. Absolutely. Jeskai Mutate combat Omenpaths plus Apex of Thunder played against. Yes, green coat. That's exactly it. Yeah. No, it's crazy spicy green coat. That's exactly what we were playing. Actually, I need to update my stream title because people keep forcing me to overthink cards, which I don't mind doing, of course. But and we also on Power of Wars channel point redemption. Let me update my channel points here. Green coat. I'll show you that deck. We're definitely saving this. I didn't mean to go to profile. I meant to go to decks. Here I can show you the where'd it go? There it is. But yeah, here's the here, let me go to so here's the mutate list that we were playing. Assemble Legion becomes a real threat. Oh, absolutely. No constraining cards being too slow. 10 mana spell, sure, right? Exactly. No, that's what I love about EDH is you can play those slower cards. You can play those bigger, slower cards. So yeah, so green coat. This is the deck we were playing, but channel points have been spent to build a foretell deck, and so this is what we've concocted. So let me go ahead and edit the stream info so it's accurate. All right, let's go. Do critique decks like Commander, Modern, etc. on stream. You know, Zack Attack, there is a channel point redemption for featuring your deck on stream, and I will provide like tips and tricks. If you want, we also have a Discord server where you can post decks at any time if you're looking for feedback. Yeah, you're more than welcome to. Something like Mystic Reflection in Life Gain ended up with 30k life. Oh my goodness, that's nuts, oh Fraxter, I love it. Hot question. Always thought take an extra turn after this one didn't stack because after this one means you cast 3 extra. After this one, you just get 1. Actually, no, Skirt Russell, I do believe you do get multiple turns. Yeah. That's a good question, though. Evil genius without trying to be. Yeah, no, Grape. You are, for sure. No question about it. Oh, you played against it? Rock on, green coat. That's awesome. Played with Splash Black instead of white for Insatiable Hemophage. Yeah, no, you can do that. Insatiable Hemophage actually works really, really well. The one thing that we were doing with the Jeskai combo was Huntmaster Liger and Cubwarden. So go wide, make them big. Talking Wednesday. That's kind of what we're doing. Angelic Arbiter and Disrupt Decorum. Just noticed it. Ooh. So Angelic Arbiter is the one where your opponents get to either attack or cast spells. And then Disrupt Decorum, that one, it goads all creatures. So all creatures attack if able. Yeah, so I think that would force your opponent to not cast spells. So yeah, that would lock them out. That'd be nasty. Made yesterday, Deck Tech Tuesday. Nothing wrong with that, though. I appreciate it. All right, so let's get our mana base in order. And Foretell Focus has a good alliteration, so let's go with that. We're definitely going to grab Hengegate Pathway. Actually, and is that all we need, land-wise? Cast now we're not at all, right? Oh yeah, Grape, right. They have an opportunity to cast in their pre-combat main phase, but if they don't, then they are forced to attack. Oh, that's nasty, Grape. I love it. Hello, Imogen. How's it going? The kitty appears. Absolutely. Yeah, she's actually balancing on my arm at the moment, which is an interesting situation. So yeah, actually, I think just the pathway. I mean, Fabled Passage in here certainly couldn't hurt. Let's grab 2 Fabled Passage just to add a little consistency. And let's see what we can do with this thing. Let's take this out onto the ladder and see what we can do. Standard ranked, Foretell Focus. Let's go. Yeah, main phase 2 becomes useless that turn. Absolutely. No Vega. Oh, you know what? MTG LaSalle, you're 100% correct. We do need Vega in here. No, you're 100% correct. That is a big miss on my part. I was looking at every single card in this deck has Foretell, which was not the challenge. So let's go ahead and run this out and see what we can do. Let's let Kaya's Onslaught go. And yeah, we're going to have to get Vega in here. Got some thinning going on, exactly. But no, we do need Vega the Watcher is a phenomenal card in any Foretell deck, and definitely a huge miss. That should be the one card that doesn't have Foretell in here. Yeah, whenever you cast so with Vega, it's a card draw engine. Whenever you cast a spell from anywhere other than your hand, you draw a card. Behold the multiverse. Yeah, Zack Attack, the right channel for that would be deck builds. If you wouldn't mind, yeah, posting it in the deck builds channel. Let's be able to cast. Yes, here's hoping. Oh, Outlaw's Merriment is super fun. You can do a ton of crazy cool things with that. Let's go ahead and see it coming. If we had another white mana source, I would Foretell Doomscar, but since it's only castable if we draw it into a yeah, oh, Zack Attack, absolutely. Now after this stream, I will be I do have to run to work, so it may be a little while before I have an opportunity to check it out, but I will check it out. All right, let's just Foretell everything, all the things, and Showdown of the Skulls. It's a good card. So yeah, Outlaw's Merriment can do fun things. The problem is it's very erratic. Come with that in a paper last week when we drafted. Had a total lull deck with Doomscar and Epiphany with Super Sucks Unlimited. Oh, for sure. When I opened the Alter version and thought it was money. Oh, nice. Yeah, I would have thought so too, Book. All right, cool. Rock on, Zach. All right. Do we Doomscar here? No, I think we wait. We wait. We're gonna take one really nasty hit next turn, but we have Saw It Coming and Behold the Multiverse, which are both great cards, just on tap, ready to go. Mystic Reflections to make Epiphany Birds for Bergstriders. Nice. That's awesome. A total win more. Oh, absolutely. Let us behold the multiverse in all its glory. Inverted Cosmos Charger. I'll take those. We can work with that. Let's get rid of that mammoth. None of the tokens it produces have flying. Oh, that's true, Grape. I love it. So yeah, in your Chaos Sphere Raging River combo, those absolutely work. Let's keep our mana back. Bone Crusher. Bone Crusher. I probably should have countered that because that's effectively a 2-for-1. Against Vega, we should play other things also, like more adventure cards, since they also work with Vega. Oh yeah, Book, you're not wrong. So Brazen Borrower. It's also one of the commander becomes a 6/7. No, great, that rules. Very nice. I don't want Skoos. Get Skoos out of here. I do not approve of the Skoos. Cause your commander to gain +5/+5. That's awesome. Giant Killer. The Giant Killer is going to come into play as a copy of Edgewall Innkeeper because I don't want them to be able to tap down my stuff. Mystic Reflection foretelling at this point doesn't really make a lot of sense. We might as well foretell Doomscar, but we can also do that after we play out a Cosmos Charger. 5 damage isn't laughable. Oh, no, absolutely. No, 5 damage is legit. You're welcome for that second Edgewall Innkeeper, opponent. No one plays Mental Misstep, Force of Negation, Force of Will, Mana Drain. People do play those cards at Book, actually, but they're fairly uncommon. It's fine this time. And because I do Mammoth. Okay, when in doubt, we're gonna Doomscar. So I'm not gonna cast out the Cosmos Charger. And they didn't attack. Okay. Because they know I have trickery. Mwahaha. Yeah, no, Great plays Mana Drain all the time. It's true. And we might as well foretell a Cosmos Charger. Why not? Darien, King of Keldor. You know it. You gotta love that board wipe. Darien, King of Keldor. Whenever you're dealt damage, you may create that many 1/1 white soldier creature tokens. Nice. It's a 3/3 for 6, but you get crazy value. This is all combos listed today would never resolve. I believe it, Book. Imagine playing at a shop and playing with friends. Yeah. Oh, totally. Never realized we're in deck tech mode. Gameplay mode. There we go. Vivian's a bad counter for us. I'm a face. Yeah, playing at shops never as fun as playing with friends. I'm inclined to agree. Cosmos Charger, let's go. He's got no pants for the host. Thank you so much, my friend. How's it going? Good morning. All right, and because we have Cosmos Charger down, we can foretell both of these for free, which is kind of nice. Well, people playing the LGS are good friends amongst each other. That's awesome. Oh, you played Commander every Saturday until COVID? Oh my goodness, Zack Attack. That sounds like so much fun. Yeah. We're gonna deal 3 damage, but it's not gonna be enough. We could Doomscar here, but I think... Oh no, I needed to Doomscar, otherwise we're dead. Yep, we're dead here. No, we could have Doomscarred to hold on for a little bit longer, but they're getting so much value off of Vivian that I don't think we were going to see. I don't think we had an out there. Unfortunately. Ow, my face. Don't love it. But they didn't attack with the Bone Crusher. Interesting. I'm surprised they didn't go for the win there. They had lethal, and it was very simple lethal at that, and they chose not to take it. I guess they assumed I had some combat trickery in hand, which I way didn't. So. You got tired of kitchen table magic years ago, Book? I know that the game dragged forever because for another turn or two. Oh, I hear ya. Yeah, and this is what right here is why we need Vega. Because we're out of gas. He's played around 10 years of kitchen table magic, only since he started. Okay. Then started drafting, etc., and going to events, realized the kitchen table aspect grew out of it. Oh, nothing wrong with that. Same reason drug commander turtling around his table magic. I gotcha. Alright. You know what? They've got this. I'm gonna scoop it up. And let's get Vega in this list. But no, Book, I get that. I actually play a lot of Commander. I really enjoy it. And I enjoy the kitchen table aspect, but I get it. It's not for everybody. Undying turn 4 because you have nothing to play or open to a hit. Yeah. Yeah, both sides are very, very much enjoy sideboarding. Ooh, sideboarding is definitely definitely a talent for sure. You know what? Let's take the Mystic Reflections out. I like them, but I don't think they're not really doing much for us. People playing lock pieces and need to get through. Okay. No, Book, it sounds like the more competitive side is just more your style, and there's nothing wrong with that. There's a place for both. That's the cool thing about Magic, is it's available for people depending on, they can play it, you can play slower, you can play, there's the casual aspect of it, and there's also the the competitive angle. Yeah, Magic's a lot of things to a lot of people, and it's beautiful in that regard. I love it. That's what makes it such a great game. Unspoken rule to try not to pick on the weakest guy. Yeah, that's true. This is your best friend, Atheist. With him, there is no let me live, no matter the deck you're playing. Oh, there you go. Yeah, kitchen table. As long as at the kitchen table, if you and your friends are coming at it with the same mindset, you can do some really cool things. Oh, you enjoyed Commander Legends Draft? Book, I heard mixed reviews on Commander Legends Draft. Vega. There it is. You love to see it. Love to see it. You know, Grape, I have not figured out. I have not figured out who I want to draft around, or who I want to build around, rather. Let's go Behold the Multiverse because I want to draw all of the cards, absolutely all of them, like every last card. Let me just build anything at the kitchen table. It can be exhausting. We build janky combo that just takes forever. So we all agree that the deck couldn't turn into an immortal, unstoppable avalanche of BS on turn 3. I think that's a fair rule, Zach. I like that. Sure, Grape. Yeah, no, go ahead and pick one, and I'll see what I can do. Vega the Watcher, let's go. Being 60 card commander decks, no singleton rule. It doesn't matter how much, since hard to get duplicates. Makes far faster commander games. Oh, there you go. Nothing wrong with that. Nothing like spending 8 hours a day. Oh, Vega the Watcher. You want me to build a deck around Vega? Okay, that sounds like fun. I can do that. Yeah, 60 card commander, basically Brawl. Yeah, like Historic Brawl or Brawl with just more cards legal. I think we're going to use Kaya's Onslaught defensively here. Embalm is mechanic. Ooh. Okay, great. I like it. All right, I'll see what I can do with Vega. Oh, we're playing against Death Touch Tribal. Got it. You know what? I am going to go ahead and see that coming. I probably should have foretold that, but oh well. Ran through. How rude. Casual commanders, just a bunch of people showing cards to each other, and competitive commanders, just linear combos that win turn 4 or so if not disrupted, so everyone just turtles around until one guy goes off and everyone tries to stop him. I mean, that's about right. I wish I had one of these Kaya's Onslaughts foretold. Well, let me go ahead and remedy that right now, I guess. And I'm pretty sure we're dead here. If they can get one extra card into our graveyard or buff in any way, like a Primal Might or something, we're just toast. My face. Conquest? Ooh, book. What's Conquest? Oh, and the other detail about competitive commander, you need to spend like $5,000 or $6,000 on your deck. That's the other thing. Yeah. Let's dig for an answer and see if we can find anything. Nope and nope. That Doomscar is a turn too late, unfortunately. Oh, 10K, my bad. And there's another ram through. Wow. Two-headed giant EDH. Ooh, that sounds interesting. There's the 80 cards commander with all the fast mana band. Ooh, okay, book. That sounds interesting. Double competitive. I do play to win, but I don't have that much that I must play, and you just die, right? No, Power. I do the same thing. Like, you play to win, but I don't play with super competitive decks. I do the same thing. Kirk is strong at under 1K in CEDH, probably closer to 500. Really? I'm glad to hear that, No Pants. I didn't realize that that CEDH could be that inexpensive. That's fantastic. But yeah, Grape, some of the deck lists you put together would cost around 10K, right? Oh, Austin, you were asked to not play anymore? Oh man, that's brutal. Starting Unleashed, there it is. You know what? Let's keep this because we have Behold the Multiverse as a fine turn 3 if we don't get anything else. Although actually Cosmos Charger could be our turn 3 as well, as long as we draw into the lands. Couple guys go to CEDH turn, needs to snag first prizes like LED. Oh, that's awesome. No, book, that rules. Keurig, Sound of Yawgmoth. Oh yeah. No, he is fast mana because he gives Let's behold the multiverse because we need to make sure we hit our land drops. You know, Keurig does give a ton of fast mana because he basically turns all black mana into Phyrexian mana, meaning that you can pay your life total instead of your mana. So no, you can. That actually is pretty slick. I like it. Cosmos Charger. I also appreciate how they didn't waste any time when they only saw one creature available. One second turn route was like 460 bucks. Oh, power 4, that's awesome. Got counter top online turn 3. Nice. You had to know this was coming, opponent. Give me my Cosmos Charger back. Turn 3 combo got strong enough to hand can turn 1. Nice. I'm also realizing I never noticed before that when you let's just throw out the Cosmos Charger. I know I could do that at instant speed, so I probably should have waited till my opponent's turn, but what you gonna do? Not playing Behold Defined Land? Yeah, but we probably should have. That was probably the right answer. Soul Shatter, how rude. Or, you know, better yet, we can just draw land. You know, that thing we can absolutely plan on. There we go. And with that, we are all set. Let's foretell Starnheim. No, Book, you're right. No, you're right. We did miss a land drop, which is a bummer. Vega and Balm Aftermath Eternalize. Absolutely. Ooh, Thassa's Oracle. That means they have some kind of mill shape. They're playing a 236 card deck. I just noticed that. Okay. If we lose to this, I'm going to be very sad. Very sad. Oh, the cam died? Okay. Thank you for the heads up. Here, real quick. Emergency backup camera, engage. All right. I have a power cable coming today that should remedy that. So that shouldn't happen anymore. But, okay. Escape works, though. Ooh, nice. Very cool. Let's go. Should we... We could do Starnheim for 2. With the plan of playing Alrund's Epiphany next turn. The angle changer, right? Exactly. They're gonna poison the cup on one of them. Mild bummer, but not the end of the world. You guys hit me to kill dragon, right? No power before. That was a really cool moment. I'm glad I got to be there for that. Wow, this is a weird setup. Let us behold the multiverse, shall we? Another Starnheim and Cosmos Charger. This time, I think we take it. Foretelling Starnheim. Deals D's. Dag nabbit. How in the world did they get... So they have 250 cards in their deck, and they hit 2 Tibbles? No, Shuffler's fine. The Shuffler is perfectly fine. All right. I'm not salty or anything, except I'm totally salty. All right. Yeah, no, Austin, you're right. Shuffler's messed up. I want to give the Shuffler the benefit of the doubt, but then it does crap like that. All right, Starnheim. Let's go. X equals 3 this time. Oh, absolutely great. No, that game was fantastic. Yeah, no, my tinfoil. I'm gonna go make a tinfoil hat after this. I'll block. I don't want to take damage. I gotta be honest, I'm getting really frustrated at this. I kind of want to slap this guy. Not that the player's doing anything wrong, but I want to slap the client. A new shadow was coming. Yeah. Yeah, could have saw that coming for sure. Yeah, no, Dave, I don't know. The guy has 250 cards, and he's gotten absolutely everything he needs. Oh, yeah, no, I'm salty. Yeah, no, big time. Big time salty right now. You didn't foretell. You know, Book, you're not wrong. No, Book, you're not wrong. And I wasn't foretelling it for no reason. I was foretelling it because it would make it cheaper later. No, you're right, Book. I'm playing a control deck and I'm playing it like a mid-range player. No, you're not wrong. All right, Tybalt. You gone. Break forth assault, right? You guys are all good. No worries. You got another one, opponent? Response. Get out of here with this nonsense. You niced yourself? Okay, if anybody in here in chat has ever niced themselves, just don't do that. It's a jerk move. Yeah, no, Austin, this is what happens. Only GG your ops. Oh, me too. No, Book, absolutely. It's spam me your go. Well, I don't do that. And we might as well foretell something to make it a little cheaper later, but not much point at this point. Interest smell of elderberries. You know it, Gorilla Junk? How's it going, my friend? Welcome, welcome. Some tryhard decks, some BS, but this is hot garbage. Yeah, no, and the fact that they're running 250 cards and they were able to hit 2 Tybalts, I'm very mad about that. I'm not gonna lie. No, the shuffler just decided. No, the shuffler was just like, you know what, opponent, you're playing this dumb nonsense. I'm just gonna hand you this game. Of course, when they blink Tybalt, it's gonna come back in as Valky, but still. And it's the second Thassa's Oracle. Well, they played it out of their graveyard, but still. Which I gotta use for infinite mill in your opponent with only constellation cards. That is Herald Unites the Elves is the one you're thinking of. No enhanced smoother, and you play one of one card, gives you every opening hand. Yeah, no, Book, you're not wrong. That's what it seems like. I mean, we're gonna wipe the board here, and we might as well pay full price for it because it just doesn't matter. Yeah, dude, I don't know. But no, they were spoon-fed the win, but they still haven't been able to close it out. Maybe because they're playing a 250 card nonsense. You're giving me the good game. Yeah, way to get muted, Home Slice. All right. Oh, how do you not mill yourself with it? No, Skirt Russell, the way that that combo works, the one I'm thinking of is Herald Unites the Elves with Morit, the and they have another Tybalt. Okay, I'm out of this. I'm tilted beyond belief. I'm not playing this game anymore. Yeah, what an egotistical jerk. Absolutely. No, they found. I don't know if they were intentionally messing with the shuffler. Here, let's see if we can get one more game with this foretell deck. Let's see if we can actually get a win. Yeah. No, that was nonsense. That was some BS. Like, I'm almost tempted to write a letter to WotC on that one. Like, send him the clip for this and be like, really? Your game allows this? Like, you can do this? It's anecdotal, but still. But yeah, so Skirt Russell, the way that combo works is use Herald Unites the Elves and Morit to create copies of Herald Unites the Elves, mill yourself infinitely, and then, so you do mill yourself infinitely, but if you have Sage of Memories on the field, you mill your opponent infinitely. Yeah. Yeah, no, Power of War, exactly. With that deck they were running, here we go. We're going up against somebody rocking 60 cards, as it should be. As Richard Garfield intended. Probably should have done to hold the multiverse to make sure we hit our lands. Actually, I really should have done that. That was a punt. Tilting Glass game was... Oh, what happens with combo? Oh, yeah, totally. Yeah, when your opponent's silence locks you out with Ice Crown Scepter, yeah. That's... Yeah, to be honest, I'm just gonna be like this. I'm just so tilted. I'm just gonna be like this for the rest of this game. No, kidding. But I'm gonna take a couple of deep breaths. Ooh, I have a little bit of coffee left. I'm gonna enjoy that. They shuffle away Vega. I don't love that, but we hit our land, which is good. Let us behold the multiverse so we can make sure that we hit more. I think Kaya's Onslaught might actually go out of this deck. Oh, the Crone War is so good, Gorilla Junk. No, Book, I'm learning. Slowly, but we'll get there. There's for me. We're going to just dedicated mill. Oh my goodness. This game. Painter Servant and Grindstone. Oh, Skirt Russell, that combo is so mean. Yeah, no, we should have Brazen Bar instead of Kaya's Book. You're 100% correct. Not that it would do us much good in this situation. I mean, being able to bounce to Fairy's Tutelage would be useful. Yeah, Doomscar does nothing for us here. It does straight up nothing. And Iron Verdict also straight up nothing. I'm gonna play out Glorious Protector next turn, just so that we have something on board. But our opponent has all the cards in their hand. Yeah, good thing we have 4, right? Yeah, so far this foretell deck, it's not quite working the way that I was hoping it would, unfortunately. Need a Relentless Thresh DG attack with Marrow-Gnawer as your commander. 42 Relentless Thresh, Throwing Stones, Tutors. Oh my goodness, Skirt Russell, that's nasty and I love it. No, Marrow-Gnawer is fantastic. I had a Marrow-Gnawer deck for a while there. That's your friend info, Gorilla Junk? I can, I'm happy to give you that after this. Yeah, no, it's losing the cool on stream is not fun. I don't love it. Yeah, no, Power of War, it's all good. No, and I think there's some tuning opportunities here. This is very much a rough draft deck. No, there's an opportunity to tune it up, and I think we can get somewhere with this, but it's just not quite there right now. Midnight Clock, that's a card. It's a very good card, as a matter of fact. The Cosmos Charger. They have 2 lands untapped. Is that an Essence Scatter in your hand, or are you just happy to see me? Thrill of Possibility, that'll work too. Oh, well, rock on, Austin. It's all good. Now, some people like to see the tilts. Let's behold the multiverse for lands. Ask and you shall receive sometimes. Let's go ahead and foretell Starnheim. The content value of tilting. That's fair, book. That's fair. Shatter the Sky. How rude. No, you're right, book. We can't foretell at instant speed. It's a good thing we have all this control magic to go up against creature heavy decks. Like would be to tell him before he joins. Yeah. 30 more rogue decks on the way to Mythic. Yeah. Oh, Vatsair. Very nice. Wait, hey, Diamond ones ain't bad at all. There's nothing wrong with that. Insult all of your rules. Oh, Book, you're good. No worries. Another Shatter. Of course they have another Shatter. Why wouldn't they? We're down to 11 cards in library. This is painful. This couldn't have been a worse matchup for us. No, because this deck is designed to fight aggro decks and just dedicated mill decks. Vatsair, thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate it very, very much. Oh, Dave the Ghost, I know, right? No, I don't love discard decks either. Yeah, and like all this stuff in our hand is just completely useless. Fire Prophecy, eh? That's obnoxious at best. And we'll just foretell a bunch of stuff in instant speed because we can. Just make a bunch of stuff cheaper later because we have a whopping nothing that we can do with this hand against this deck. So yes, our last game we got to watch the Shuffler be completely busted. This game we got to watch the Matchmaker be completely busted. Such a been an MTG teacher for years. Oh, that's awesome, Austin. I love it. No, I gotta play with Atheist sometime. It's actually the best deck to play against. This is true. But unfortunately, we're not playing a graveyard deck at the moment. Book, that's hilarious. I love it. Well, thank you for toning back your snarkiness while here. We've got 8 counters on it. This is not looking good for us. This is way not looking good for us. Hammerphobia. You're good, Book. No worries. So Kai's Onslaught's able to do a little bit for us here, but not enough. We're down to 2 cards left in library. The moment they draw for turn, we're dead. I'm gonna say good game because it's not our opponent's fault that this was a terrible matchup. Whack a troll. There you go. I love it. Oh yeah, we are so dead. We should run Midnight Clock. Yeah, it's a great card. Is your opponent, Vatsair, you're not wrong. Our opponent did choose to play mill. I'm just gonna go ahead and foretell this stuff because I can. Durdle, 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 durdle. All right. Yeah, no, it wasn't good against this because I really thought we were going to be going against more aggro decks. And so I built a lot of our answers to tie around aggro decks, as you can see with Doomscar and Iron Verdict. And we just didn't. We didn't go up against a single aggro deck. Yeah. Yeah, no, I got outskilled. Toxic, you're not wrong. No, that was a garbage matchup. We played Scissors, our opponent played Rock. And what are you going to do? And I'm looking at the clock, and unfortunately, I do need to get ready for work. So the time has come. Let's find somebody we can throw a raid out to. Let's see who else is playing Magic out there on Twitch these days. Let's go ahead and scroll to the bottom. Let's give somebody some love. Oh, you know what? Our buddy Metamarty's online. Let's give him some love. I gotta be honest, I didn't even realize Metamarty streamed. We gotta throw that raid out. This is long overdue, as a matter of fact. All right, everybody, thank you so much for hanging out. You guys are the best. You guys are the best. We played Scissors, they played Tectonic Plate, right? Exactly. All right, everybody. Oh, Gorilla Junk, sorry. All right, you guys are the best. Thank you so much. Appreciate you as always. I'll be back tomorrow. Same bat time, same bat channel. Have a fantastic rest of the day, everybody. Catch you later.